and then we'll get started. So, you guys, how exciting is all of these things for 2022? How many of you were able, thank you, Julie. How many of you were able to get on the call yesterday? Comment below. If you were not able to get on the call, you still saw all of the good stuff that was posted. I know we posted a recap, and I know several leaders posted recaps to their team pages, went live, talked about all of the good things. So we're not going to go over every single item because I don't want that to take up the whole time. And I know a lot of you have to get back to work, so you only have 30 minutes to 45 minutes before you have to get back. But if you were not able to get on the call, you guys, even if you saw the recap that was posted of all of the images and all of the details, I don't think they've posted the call yet, unless I'm mistaken, but I haven't seen it yet. But once they do post that call, you guys, if you can get on and listen and watch, I would highly recommend it. One reason being is Erin Bradley had on a jean jacket that she shared that's going to be possibly launching 9 months from now, but it is so stinking cute, and it got me so excited for the future of things that are coming for Zaya, because that just shows that we haven't even gotten into so many different items that we could be selling. And so that was super exciting to see that. So if anything, that was like so worth the call. But there was also so much more, and it's always good to see all the founders and the executive team's faces and just their excitement. So I'm going to start with you guys, all of you that are on here right now, who is going and working towards Punta Cana? Who wants to earn that trip? Who is going for it? Comment in the chat. Let's see how many of you are 100% in going for that trip. I am super excited for Punta Cana, and I cannot wait. Okay, all in. Yes. So you guys, all of the points that for Punta Cana for December count towards the trip, those last 2 weeks of December. But from January 1st to the 10th, they are doing double points for any parties closed, you guys, or any, it wouldn't be rank advancements. It's just the first 2 weeks of January. So from today until the 10th, which the 10th is a Monday, any parties closed. So I know I had some questions messaged to me yesterday that if you started a party before January 1st, does it still count if you close it within those 10 days? Yes, which is so amazing that they post those points that it just has to be when the party is closed. So if you close any party from now to the 10th, sorry you guys, my husband is trying to call me. I'm going to message him that I'm stop calling me. He's called me like 3 times. And I've told him if I don't answer, that obviously means I'm on a call. He's forgetting that. So I just texted him quick. So
if he needs something, let us know. We can take over for a sec.
No, he doesn't. He just does that.
Okay.
If he texts me back and says it's an emergency, I will let you know. But okay, so you guys, any parties that are closed between now and the 10th is double points. So if you close 3 $200 parties, normally that would be 1 point. They're going to give you 2 points for that. If you close a $600 party, normally that's 1 point. They're going to give you 2 points for that. If you close a $1,000 party, they're going to give you 6 points instead of 3. And a $2,000 party, you guys, is going to be 14 points instead of 7. And that is only till the 10th. Now, one thing I want to mention is if you don't have any parties scheduled right now and you're thinking in your mind, it's too late, I'm not going to be able to qualify for any of these double points, get that out of your head. You guys, you can run a party in 1 day. You can run a party in 2 days. You can run a party in 3 days. You can do parties in so many different ways. So I'm going to mute this. Or if you're, if you guys need to unmute yourselves to talk or ask a question, just unmute. I just muted also to make sure everyone could hear okay. So you guys, there are so many different ways that you can do parties. You can do Zoom parties like this. You could do a Zoom where you're showing the items for an hour, having a Zoom wine and dine night where you're sharing Zaya and you're having wine. You could do an in-home party. You could reach out to friends asking them if they'd be willing to host an in-home. That would take 1 evening, 1 hour, couple hours for 1 evening. You could do mystery hostess on your VIP. I'm doing a prize board that I just launched in my VIP. So anytime I fill $1,000 link, I'm giving back to my VIP with prizes for them. So there are so many different ways that you can do parties. So please do not think that it's too late if you don't have anything booked. Yesterday on our Dash to Director page, I posted a challenge of reach out to 10 people tonight to host a party. If you do that, if you reach out to as many people as you can today and tomorrow and book a party, you still have time to do a party. If you're thinking a 5 to 6 day party would be too long, shorten it to 3 to 4 days. You don't have to run a party the same way you've always have in the past. There are so many different ways to run parties. Do an email party, do a text party, do a messenger party. You guys, there are just so many different ways. Ashley stealing that for my anniversary. Yes. So you guys, I'm super excited about that because these double points are huge. You guys, just imagine if you had 2 or 3 $600 or $1,000 or $2,000 parties that close within these 10 days. You're halfway, if not almost to your trip already earned. You guys, that is huge. So I'm super, super excited for that. So here in a little bit, I'm going to open it up for other people to share ideas and talk about different party ideas that they may have as well. Also, if you don't know, the trip dates are July 28th through the 31st. If you can't qualify for the trip, or if you earn the trip but you can't go, in the past they have always offered a buyout. They have not said for sure they're going to do that with this trip, but that's a possibility. I know Zach said they're kind of working on, they always know that COVID or sickness is an issue. So he said he's going to be looking into that if they will be doing that this year. But so just know that if you qualify, there's potentially going to be a buyout. They have not said for sure that that's a guarantee this time around.
Hey, Megan, Megan, can I jump in?
Yep.
In company files under the facts for the Dominican Republic, you guys can go to your back office to company files to the Punta Cana, I don't know if that's the heading or not, but the fact page. And actually number 8, it does say, or is it before, number 7, if I qualify, but I'm unable to attend, it does say there's a $500 buyout. So if you, so I know I have one gal on my team who knows that she cannot go, but you guys, she's still going for the trip. She's still going for the points because she's going to earn herself an extra $500. And so even if you think, I don't know if my kid has baseball, I don't know if we have family vacation, I don't know what we're going to be doing, go for the points, go for the trip. You will have that $500 back if you cancel 45 days prior to the trip. So there are specifics in the facts if you look for those, but they will not pay back any cash vouchers. So if you earn the extra $500 travel voucher or you earn the extra $1,000 travel voucher, you won't get that back because that is to offset your travel. So if you're not traveling, you still earn that $500 back for earning the trip, but just not the travel vouchers. So that's in the facts in the back office.
Good, thank you. They must have changed or added or just added it because I know the last time I had talked to Zach, he said he didn't know, but that's good to know. But maybe it's the leadership one. Maybe I'm getting them mixed up. But thank you. That's good. So yeah, so you're still going to get $500 if you earn it and you can't go, which is a huge chunk of change in your pocket. So that is awesome. Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah. And the other thing is, ladies, just by going for these incentives, you're moving your business forward regardless, which is so important. The other thing is you're leading by example. So if you're going for the trip, your team's going to go for the trip. So these things are so important. It doesn't matter what incentives out there, to go for each and every incentive is going to drive your business forward. So
yes, for sure. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay. So I think a lot of you have commented that you're going for it 100%. You guys, there is an awesome tracker sheet that Lexi shared on our Connect page that is pinned in announcements. And then also Savannah Seas had also shared a little spreadsheet tracker as well. So and then corporate is supposed to be emailing out a tracker as well. So there's all sorts of different ways that you guys can track your progress and where you are with your trip. So each party that you close, you can mark it on your tracking sheet and see how many more you need in order to qualify for the trip. So do not count these double points out. Does anyone else have any ideas they want to share about parties or a different way these next 6 days to earn these double points? Anybody have anything they want to share other than what I kind of mentioned of different ideas that you guys could do? But I just don't want people to think, because I heard it yesterday from a couple, shoot, I don't have any parties booked these first 2 weeks, darn it, I'm not going to get any double points. No. You still have time, you guys. You still have so much time to do these parties these next 6 days, 6 full days. So you have all the way until midnight on the 10th. And then one other thing I wanted to mention about the updates that they talked about yesterday, guys, was the moonshot. I just want to talk about, I feel like this is getting kind of overlooked and just kind of washed in the mix because people are getting confused about what it is and how to qualify. This is huge for building your teams and progressing your teams forward. Moonshot is going to be a program that is going to be part of our comp plan going forward. With that, the senior rep rank advance is going to be going forward standard now for I don't know how long, but it's built into the comp plan. They are doing a trial run with the director and executive side of it. So I think this is where people are getting confused on what I talked about yesterday. So senior rep, if you have a new rep that you add to your team and they rank advance to senior rep within their enrollment month plus 2 months. So if they enroll on January 5th, they have the full month of January plus 2 full months. If they enroll on January 30th, they have just the 31st plus 2 full months. So it's their enrollment month plus 2 full months to hit senior rep. If they do that, they are going to get an extra $250 in a commission. Plus their already $50 junior rep bonus, plus the already $75 senior rep bonus. So they're going to get that whole amount, which then basically pays back their starter kit. So a great thing to say is, if you want to get started, I can help you earn that starter kit back right away with rank advancing to senior rep. So that is huge. They also now are doing a trial run with the director and executive. When you sign up as a new rep and you rank advance to director within 6 months, so from the time you sign up, so your enrollment month plus 6 months, they're going to give you an extra $500 on top of their already $100 director bonus, plus on top of the $75 senior rep, plus on top of the $50 junior rep. So you guys, that is essentially $625. I can't do math. $625 that you're going to get if you rank advance to director within 6 months. It's a great way to build your business and get your reps going right away. Also, executive, if you hit executive within 9 months of when you sign up, you're going to get an extra $1,000 on top of the junior rep, senior rep, and director bonus and senior director bonus. So they're giving you an extra incentive to get going in your business right away and helping those, or in you rank advancing to those ranks right away. So if I were all of you, what I would do the moment I signed up a new rep is I would be talking through this with the onboarding process. How do you earn this? And I would say, I will show you how to do it. I will help you so we can get you these moonshot bonuses before your time of the 6 and 9 month period runs out. So make sure you're talking through this with your teams, your new reps. It's a huge, you guys, $1,000, $500 for people is a huge amount. They may be living paycheck to paycheck or unable to pay expenses that have come up health-wise. There's so many different things that people can use these dollars for. So please share this with your teams. Talk about it. We are going to be promoting Moonshot so heavily with our Dash to Director program. It goes hand in hand with our Dash to Director. So make sure that your teams are signed up for Dash to Director, that they are participating in this, that they're on the Facebook page, and that they are also signed up through the website. Tonight, Morgan Axman, an executive on our team, is going to be going live at 8 p.m. I'll be posting the details soon about reach outs and how to do reach outs and different ways you can do reach outs. So all throughout the months of January, February, March, Dash to Director is going to be having different trainings and different things going on that page. And it's going to be very worth your while to help you promote to those ranks. So any questions with the Moonshot information? They did send out an email yesterday and they will be following up with more information on Moonshot, but does anyone have any questions on any of that?
I do have a quick question, Megan. Along with that, they had a graphic with all these cities and states and dates. I did not make the connection there. Do you understand what those dates and those cities were?
So it's the same thing as what they did with their director cities, that those director luncheons, those are the next cities that they're going to be going to. So those people that rank advanced to director in the month of January are going to get to go to those luncheons, and there'll be more information about those. But it's kind of like those similar ones they did in Des Moines, Minneapolis, those areas. So those are the next cities. And then you guys, the awesome thing about this is for Moonshot is that anyone that rank advanced to director, if they were a new rep from July of 2021 and rank advanced to director from July until now, they're going to go back and backdate and pay those reps the $500. So that is so amazing. And then if you are a new rep as of April 2021 and you rank advanced to executive, they're going to go back and backdate that and pay you that $1,000. So if you have a member or a rep on your team that rank advanced to director or executive and they were new in those time frames, they're going to get that bonus. So make sure that it'll be on their February paycheck. So make sure that they know and are aware of that. That is super, super amazing. And they didn't have to backdate that. They could have just said, this is something new we're doing for 2022. But they're like, in fairness to our reps and those that are new, we want to make sure that we pay it backwards. So I think that's amazing that they did that. So I wanted to make sure and mention that. But I think that's where people were getting confused on the dates of the 6 months and 9 months. They thought they weren't sure where that was coming from. Just know any new rep that signs up now has 2 months plus their enroll month to hit the senior rep Moonshot. A new rep that enrolls now has enrollment month of January plus 6 months to hit director for the Moonshot director bonus of $500. A new rep has from now until 9 months to hit executive to earn the $1,000. So any new reps going forward have this opportunity to earn this. So it's super amazing on top of all the current commission. Plus, in doing so and working towards earning the Moonshot, you're working yourself towards earning Punta Cana at the same time. So that is super amazing as well. And then just real quick before I'm going to open it up to let Rob and Jackie and Jamie share anything as well, because my throat is so dry, you guys. I'm having a hard time. March 5th is our base camp. Please know that if you have not registered in your back office, do so. We are also going to have leaders that are going to be doing some get-togethers to watch it together, kind of like a little leadership event. And I know there's going to be one in Papillion, Nebraska with Jackie and her team. Some of us leaders are working on one in Des Moines. If you know on any other locations, chat over in the side. But if you have a team and you want to work on something in your location, I would highly recommend pulling reps together, pulling your teams together to participate in the base camp together, because it is going to be an amazing event. There's virtual training, and some of the leaders are going to do some extra things built into that virtual training that day. So that will be March 5th. So once we know all the leaders that are having some in-person events, we'll get those dates and locations posted so that anyone can attend those events. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is Australia. You guys, if you didn't see in your back office, there is a little link that you can share with potential Australia reps. And it's basically what the Australian website is going to look like. I just shared it with 2 gals from Australia that are on Jamie James's team this morning. They can take that and start sharing it this week until next week when we open up. It's called, if you go in your back office, it's called, is anyone in there right now? It's called, let me find it again. It's right on your home screen, and it is called Zaya Australia, Zaya Primer for Australia prospects. If you click on that, it takes you to an Australian link that you can copy and share that with any Australia prospects that you have that has Australia information. We're going to be opening up January 10th, which will actually be January 11th for Australians because we're about 12 hours ahead of them. So we are a day behind what they actually are. So it will actually open up January 11th for them. But if you want to start sharing that website, getting that out, Australians then can share that. And then as soon as they get their back offices up and going, they can start activating reps. We are going to be getting an email later today of how we activate our Australian back office. It's going to be very, very simple. I just talked to Zach this morning. It's going to be very simple. There will be no need for trouble tickets, no need to call customer service. It will be a detailed explanation in the email of how you activate your back office. So what that means is you're going to have your US back office, and then you will have an Australian back office. In your Australian back office is where you would activate any reps from Australia. Makes sense, right? So basically you'll be able to activate them in there. Then if they sign up an Australia rep, they'll then activate it in their Australian back office. Now, if you also have an Australian that you just want to host a party for, you would have to create the party link in your Australian back office, because anything sold in Australia has to run through Australian back office and warehouse. Everything ships then from the Australia warehouse. Plus pricing is different. The items are different. The product is different that we're offering there. So here's the thing. If you activate an Australian back office, and let's say you sign up an Australian rep and they sign up a couple people and you start getting volume, your volume is going to become one. So don't get nervous about, well, if I have an Australian office and I have a US office, how am I paid commission? You have 2 back offices, but the volume will be all generated into your US back office. It doesn't happen right away. There's a little delay. So like you'll have like I think it's like at most 24-hour delay, where then you will see that volume merge over into your US office. So if you sold $200 in Australia, it will then show in your US back office as well. Eventually, Zaya will merge all accounts, so you only have to log into one back office. But in the meantime, to get us up and going, we have to have separate. So when you're signing up an Australian rep, you'll have to log into your Australian back office. Send them the join link from your Australian back office. Does anyone have any questions with that? I had so many people messaging me yesterday, so confused about this and how this is going to work. You guys, it's not going to be complicated at all. It's just going to be exactly like you do in your US office, except you're logging into an Australian office. It will look and feel the exact same as your US, but you have to do it in your Australian office. But all your volume, like if your group volume, if you have 1,000 Australia, it counts towards your 1,000 in US. So everything will be merged as one volume. So it's not like you're getting paid separate. Does that make sense to everyone? Does anyone have any questions with that? Because I know that's going to be coming here soon. So today, even if you don't have anyone from Australia you've been talking to, make sure you get that Australian back office generated for yourself, because you never know if you want to host a party for someone over there, or if you want to activate anyone, you'll have that already all set up. So any questions on that, let me know. Otherwise, that is super exciting. So I'm pumped about that. So reach out to people that your friends, reach out to close friends that you have or family and ask them, hey, do you know anyone in Australia? Can you put me in contact with them? Cold message people from Australia. You guys, this is a huge opportunity to hit the ground running from a startup. So it's going to be super exciting. Zach has already mentioned on a call we had with him that the starter kit is going to be changing like crazy. So be watching, because they anticipate Australia going way faster than Canada did. And so reps are going to be signing on like mad next Monday, Tuesday. And once that happens, so I guarantee Australia gals are going to be like waking up like at 4 a.m. to make it happen, because like when we launch, it'll be like 3 or 4 a.m. for them. But, and then once it goes, and that starter kit, once it's sold out, they'll change it. So pay attention to that, because that will be going fast. So any questions with any of that? Any of the good stuff? Punta Cana, Moonshot, Australia, those were the 3 big ones I wanted to hit on today, just to kind of refresh and talk about yesterday. Everything else I saw corporate just sent out a newsletter is in that newsletter. I just kind of pulled it up really quickly. And they do have the updates on the workouts and all of that stuff that is posted. The squat review, all of that stuff is in the newsletter. So I am going to open it up to Jamie, Robin, and Jackie for them to touch on anything that they feel they want to add. And then if anyone has any questions after that, feel free to unmute. All right, take it away, girls.
Robin, I saw in the chat, was it Shelly who had an idea for reach outs or parties? I'm not sure who that was or if they wanted to share. While we're waiting, I had, just like a lot of us had yesterday, a lot that were super, super, super excited after the big announcement of all the new things. And lots of our team members are feeling overwhelmed because there's so much. And I just share and remind myself that you guys, everything's going to happen with or without us. Australia is going to open, our website's going to get faster, our return policy is going to move to 12 months on defects. All those things are going to happen. All we really want to focus on and encourage you is to sell, party, and close parties and get those double points. Right now, from now until the 10th, it's all about getting you to Punta Cana. Like anything that you can do, that we can do to help you sell, share, party, close out, and get those double points is what we want to share with our teams. And anyone can jump in at any time, Jamie or Robin. I don't know if you have anything specific. I just want to share I did have some questions because I have a buy one, get one free on my site going on right now. I actually took it from Robin. Robin, you sent me who originally did this, and I forgot who it was. So
yeah,
it's not
Emily Warren Snyder came up with this idea, and it's been fantastic for so many of us. So go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, I just want to make sure if anyone has seen that in my group or have seen it floating around, I want to share that I am not giving away the farm. I am not pouring out my own personal dollars to get to Punta Cana. So I don't know about you, but I have parties in my back office that I want to close out, and I want to get those double points. I have parties in my back office that I want to add sales to. You know, if I have a $600 party, I want to add sales to that $600 party to make it a $1,000 party, $1,000 party to a $2,000 party, to gain as many double points as I can. And so I'm just using it as marketing. Something fun, something different for marketing in my group. And so I have put out buy one, get one half off. So my VIPs can purchase as they normally do in a new shopping link, wherever I want to pour those dollars into. Okay, they're going to purchase a pair of leggings. And when I see that order come through, I will send them a message, and they will then let me know what they want for a half off item. And I will gather that. I'm going to be putting those in my back office parties. I'm going to be putting those into my hostess rewards. So I'm hoping to gather a lot of half price items, in turn making those sales at the same time. Because I personally have a handful of parties that I don't need half price for myself. I don't need to put out the dollars of my own to take advantage of all the half price. So I might as well get my VIPs excited, give them that option to buy one, get one half off. If it's $1,000 or $2,000 party, and I have let's say I have a $2,000 party and I have 8 shoppers that have chosen 8 separate half price items, it's all going to be shipped to me. But that shipping to me is going to be free, right? If it's $1,000 or $2,000 party. So again, I want to make it clear that I am being super business minded. I will charge them for the half price, for tax, and for shipping from my home to theirs. So I just want to let you know, if you see that buy one, get one half off, it's a great way to just market and get them excited, gather a sale, and give them a little extra. So thank you for sharing that idea too. And I love Megan's prize board too, her Build-A-Bag. Anything, and just pick one thing. There's so many ideas out there. You don't have to do all of them. Whatever you decide on, just stick with that. Like, you don't have to pivot and do new things all the time. Just pick one, run with it, and just kind of blow that one out of the water, even if other team members are coming up with all these different things.
Awesome. Thank you. And I can't take credit for the prize board. Shelly and Jamie came up with that. So thank you for making my 3-year anniversary really easy for me.
Yeah, it was actually Shelly. So,
Shelly.
yeah, Shelly, are you available? I don't know.
I am.
Okay.
I can't show my face because I'm actually at work and it would be a HIPAA
That's fine.
violation. So
Yeah, yeah, no,
sorry.
totally fine. Do you want to share what you were talking about in the group chat?
Sure. I haven't officially done it because I was kind of working out the details in my head. So I do have the Build-A-Bag, which is kind of my version of the Mystery Hostess. And I already had purchased the non-sizable thing. So I've already purchased a couple of bags and a couple of water bottles through closing out some other parties. So I got those for free. And just like what Robin was saying, is my hope is that I can coordinate the purchase of a Havana tank and a bra and have that be closing out with some parties as well. So my hope is that it's not costing me anything to do the Build-A-Bag. But if it does, it'll just be minimal. So the other idea that I was going to do is just kind of my preferred customers send something out, basically stating that I was kind of a personal goal, professional goal, and because of them being such awesome customers, I'm looking for some help. But in that, I would give obviously some perks to them. So kind of like they're running their own party or their own shopping link, even to outside people that are not in my VIP page. And my thought was giving out like a $15 gift card, a $20 gift card, and a $25 gift card for like 1 order, 2 orders, 3 orders, and just see how many orders came in, and give the same shopping link to, you know, if I have 20 preferred customers that I'm sending it to, my hope is that I can get $1,000 to $2,000 party out of that.
I
So
love that idea.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Shelly. I was just going to mention really quick before, when you guys are doing that, when you're doing like personal shopping links to, when reps are sending personal shopping links to VIP customers, I think it's a great idea. It's a great idea to get sales. The one thing I want to mention is when they're like having their friends and family shop from it, the biggest thing that you guys can take away from doing with those people that buy from that is follow up with those people. Because a party is so great because you're networking and you're getting new people, but these shopping links can do the same thing for you, but only if you follow up with those customers. So like you send a shopping link, like Shelly said, to her top customers, and they have friends and family buy from it, and you never follow up with those people or talk to them or communicate, those aren't added people to your network for future customers, future parties, future reps. So just make sure you work that the same way you would a party with follow-up. So I just wanted to highlight that. Sorry, Shelly, go on.
No, that's good. Very important. Yes. So, and the other thing that I have reached out to, I don't know if other people have, I have several smaller order or smaller parties that just have not closed. You know, they're a year old. And so I've reached out to them again to just see if they want to add to that and opening up a brand new party. The hope is to just at least move a $200 party into a $600 level. And I'm been reaching out to some of those people, you know, for whatever reason, weight loss, babies, lots of lots of reasons why they don't want to close the party, but trying to kind of push that a little bit more, but also then seeing if they have a desire to add to it with a short party, or just to kind of send a shopping link out again, or however.
Love it. Thank you, Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
One other thing too, I just thought of that you guys could do is send a message to all of your, like similar to what she said, reach out to, you could send a message in your back office with a little promotion with the shopping link and say, I have, a goal I'm trying to hit by January 9th. If we can get this up to whatever amount, and like post it on your page, send it in an email in your back office, private message it to your VIP group. You'll generate a lot of orders that way, just instead of just posting and hoping people see it. I think that'd be a great way. Use your back office email, you guys, for your customers. It's such a great way to pull orders in. Anything else? Anyone have any other ideas or anything? Any questions about the call yesterday, or anything else besides the Moonshot, Punta Cana, and Australia that we kind of covered? Feel free to unmute, you guys. Okay, so just to clarify, each of your top customers gets their own shopping link, and then you would move each order into your link at the end. No, I think, Amy, what she's saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, Shelly, is you send the same shopping link to all of your customers so that everything's going on that same shopping link to get to 1,000 or to 2,000.
Yeah, that was my plan. So you guys might laugh at my back office. So I have Punta Cana shopping link 1, I have Punta Cana shopping link 2, Punta Cana shopping link 3. And so I have a couple of parties that I'm getting ready to close. So I was going to send out one of those and then jockey them around as I need to throughout the month.
Awesome. One other thing I forgot to mention to you guys is don't count out rank advancing for points, you guys. You can earn so many points rank advancing, and we need to really hone in on building our teams and getting our reps to rank advance. That is going to get them to Punta Cana. It's also going to push their business forward in such huge ways. They rank advance to director. Let's say from a rep to director, they get the points for junior rep, senior rep, and director. If they rank advance to executive, they get all those points for all of those things. So do not count out rank advancing and promoting that and working with your teams. Build the moonshot into that, pushing your teams to rank advance. It not only will get them again to Punta Cana, but it's going to build their business in such a big way and push them forward and keep them motivated and keep them inspired to keep working their business. And so we're going to be working a lot with that in our Dash to Director as well. So I just wanted to, it's not, I mean, obviously the parties are huge and getting yourself to Punta Cana, but also really make sure you're highlighting the rank advancing with your teams as well. So any rank advancements at the end of December counted towards points. I know we had a few directors that rank advanced, and they automatically got 10 points for Punta Cana, which is huge. And if it was someone new that didn't hit junior or senior rep yet, they got those points as well. And then it's for all months, so January, February, March. So if you hit director in January and then you hit senior director in February, that's 20 points, you guys. That's half your trip right there. The rank advancement points are huge. So really promote that with your teams. We'll be doing some rank advancing training and some things along the way to help you guys. So be watching again for that on our Dash to Director page. Anything else, you guys? Open it up. Don't be shy. Let me know if you guys have any questions at all. Anything that comes up, don't hesitate to reach out.
I would like to add, I would love to see our Dash to Director page popping, you guys. We have now, this is round 5. And so let's be honest. Some may feel like we don't need it. Some may feel like it's repetitive. It's brand new. It's a totally new format. If you are a part of Dash to Director, your teams will be part of Dash to Director. So I can't think of anything better than for all of us to be in Dash to Director and be participating and commenting and tagging and just loving the process of our 4 simple steps, because I think if we're not in there, our teams get lost. And so I encourage everyone to get in there, join 100% again, as if it's a brand new program.
Agree, totally. Yes, and be watching. Like I stated before, Morgan's going to go live tonight. There's going to be interactive things on there. Yesterday, I posted a little competition for some Zaya cash. So there's going to be all sorts of stuff done on that page throughout the weeks. Okay, Joan, I need help building a team. I have this help, but I need to add so many tips. Appreciated to rank. Okay.
I would say, Joan, if you haven't already, tune into those Dash to Director past trainings, and maybe you have already, but there are some good ones in there that talk just about how people have built teams and how they have found success. So at the top of the page, there's like Dash to Director round 3, and it's all 7 video trainings right there. So maybe start by pulling from those. And then of course, reach out to your sponsor, anybody, if you ever want to do like a one-on-one call, any one of us would be willing to do that too.
Awesome. Yes. Anyone else? Anyone else's heads were spinning after the call yesterday? Like, oh my gosh, there's so much. I don't even know what to think about or what to do. Like Jackie said, those things are going to happen. So just move forward with working with your teams to get as many of your team to Punta Cana as you can, rank advancing, and the moonshot. If you do those things and use the 4 simple steps to do those things, reach outs, parties, follow-ups, share the opportunity, your business will grow. Don't get too caught up in all the extra stuff that's going on. Focus on the things that move your business forward, and you will see success. So, and those things will be Punta Cana, partying to get yourself to Punta Cana, rank advancing, just concentrating on onboarding and moving your reps as fast as you can through the Moonshot program. You will see success. So super excited about, and then follow along with Dash to Director. We're going to help you every step of the way that we can to do that. So with that, I think everyone I don't think we have any other questions unless you want to unmute quick. If not, thank you all for joining. Super excited about what's to come for 2022. I will post this recording to the page. And then if you guys have any other ideas about partying or anything, just post it below this post on the Connect page for others to see. All right, thanks everyone. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, Meg.